Welcome back. Decisive Campaigns, Barbarossa, turn 5. Yep, I'm still here. It's the same night. Just back from taking a break and watching Wolfpack 365 destroy many, many other tanks in IL-2. Tank crew as a Panzer Ace. Kind of ridiculous. And we are going to continue. The first thing we're going to do is give these guys the finished treatment. Like you're finished. There we go. So, pretty good kill ratio. There's not much more I can do because I can't go past the B line here, right? Until the Finns are fine with it. And they're not. They'll tell me when. Okay. So, I need you to come back up. And you're southeast as well. I kind of want to retreat. I think I should. And you're Karelians, so I don't know. Oh my goodness. Not at all what I want. Yeah, they're all kind of stuck down here now. Okay. They're still in control range, so that's fine. Alright, let's get these guys taken care of. Nice. And again, if I could, I would try and get around behind these guys, but I can't. Can we attack them? No, not really. Oh, dude, it's not what I want. I want you to... Nah. You just want to go forward. So much left to do here. And if he goes there, I will surround him and destroy him. So that's fine. I think we're all right. Okay. Let's check this out. Now, the first thing we do is we kill all the lawyers. Oh wait, that's Shakespeare. Is divide and conquer. Da-da-da. So there is a garrison at Window. Not shocking. And I will go here. Right, no, just the one. I think we wait. We will pull some 16th Army to the east because we must. Huh. Boy, they got out of there. Alright, let's... 200%. 100%, 200%. Um... 323. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. 600. Double. 52,000. Yep. They're done. And I want Minsk, so I'm not going to wait. But we outnumber them tremendously, so they put up a pretty good fight, but that bridge. Yep. Excellent. That's worth it. These little bridges are really helpful. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we're good. We're good. What's this now? 33. It's worth it because the staff is there. They've already been hurt. Yeah, we're all right. Can't get any closer. Can't get over the bridge. All right, let's finish these guys off. How's our fuel? Very, very low. All right, well, I'm very happy with that. We've taken Minsk. That's extremely important. That's fine. And how are we for you? You can go up one more. Okay. And let's finish this off. No, they won't. How many is in there? Oh, yeah, there's 3 to 1. Boy, this is getting murderous. And I think we can destroy that. Oh, I shouldn't have used the Panzer, but it did get them destroyed, so that's a plus. Not much fuel. Looks like we got a few new units here. And we cannot go south to try and cut these guys off. Yeah, can you go one to the east? No. Shoot, they can't get. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty far south. Crap. Okay. And I'll try and beef it up a little bit here with these 6th Army units. So they beat the snot out of us and made us have to come back over here. That is 199. That is 235. Back off a little bit. Yeah, I'd much rather do that. And it's too even, so we won't go after this turn. I'm really focusing on, I think, trying to take that. Which way will it go? I don't know. Or do we go for this? I think we do. Shoot. Okay, that worked out okay. Yeah, you just can't get out anymore. These are really weak units. When you think about it. Okay. What's this? 166. And this? It's 235. So it's not nothing. I think I'm going to hit it like this, like just to do damage. Not because I really want to, but because it has to be done. Wow. Good job, Wehrmacht. I did, and the Hungarians. I didn't think that would turn out that way, but it did. All right, I'm gonna retreat to toughen things up. What is this? This is 166, so they could still break out. And we'll reset these to regular. All right, I'm going to attack because nobody else can get there to seal this off. And we might as well do damage. Okay, and he's flat across. Just out of curiosity. Okay. Yeah, if I could get one more in there, I would. That's okay. We're actually all right. I'm gonna beef this up a bit. What is this? Third Romanian. We're good. We're good. We've got a full supply connection along here now. So that's great. We've at least temporarily cut this off. It's so far away from the air base. I think it's worth trying to see if we could resupply. That's not too bad, because we can kick the stuffing out of this guy at least. I think it's worth it to try. Just to do some damage. Yeah. Yeah, it was worth it. Because I don't want them breaking out, see? It's left 122. So now it is still, you know, it's not 140, but do we have anybody left? No. Okay. So not bad. Not bad. We'll see the numbers at the end of the turn. And again, there's not enough attacking power to go after that place. Third. I mean, they're not going to come down here, are they? Like, I just don't know. They could try and go over here, but then what? For them. Yeah, we just put that there. Leave it alone, Jason. Did we get knocked back across the river? No, I don't think so. No. We were never on the river. Okay, let's try and get the 4th Romanian to deal with this. Frustratingly close, but I think we can mount an attack, a decent attack. In fact, such a strong attack, I need to turn some of it off. Yeah, hurt the Romanians again. The Germans are fine. We're okay. Let's see if we can smack him again. Okay, that was really worth it. We're out at the edge of our range, so I'm not gonna go any further with that. I could go north. That's fine. I don't know. Just beat up on this, I guess. 110. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Man. And I can't move. Love to move the headquarters here, but I can't. Okay, have we got... We got 2 to 1. They've been sitting there for a while. That's why they get a bit of an entrenchment bonus. Yeah. I mean, we could really go after this. That wasn't cheap. Okay, well, it's something. And I doubt these guys would be smart enough to try and drive through here and rescue their friends. They've got the mobile units to do it. Okay. That's enough of Army Group South. Very tempting to smack these tank divisions. Not a tremendous amount of force, but we'll put that there for now. Why can I go to Minsk? And this is fine. This frees up a lot of second Panzer units that are just sitting here. And they'll be free to move next turn. Sure. Where can you go? It's nothing special. I'm not going to get excited about that. Can they attack? Nope. No attack. Not enough movement points. Doing pretty good though. We took Minsk. We're across the river. We've got a couple of bridges. There's more bridges though. Especially here. And yeah, that's good. 3-1 plus. Boom. Alright, I want Jacob's stat pretty quick. There's that police division. Yeah, I want to beef it up, but go there. And we're going to put our guys here. Oh, boy. We don't have anyone. We could potentially have two to go after that. This. The question is, do we want to? Can we? Can't get over the bridge that way. Still gonna try it. See what happens. 2-1. Entrenchment still there. Damn it. Yeah. No. Not worth it. No fuel, even if I had the movement points, which I do. We're way away from Tilsit. Wow. So, see, we're waiting on this bridge. The rail's getting converted, but kind of stuck in the moment. Okay. Just those two. Okay. And this one. And so we're going to try and get as far forward as we can. Is that it? That is it. Okay, and the I have no fuel. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. We aren't going anywhere. Where is the air base? Warsaw. It's the same problem. It's like so far away. But we'll be able to change it this turn. And I'll try it. I've got so many points. Resupply fuel. Which one's less far away? It's so far. I think they're less far away. 0. Damn it. I'll just have him scouting. Not much. Not much. Alright, that's taken care of. Dealt with that as best as I can. This is going... That's fine. Yeah, see, we're having trouble here. Quicker turn. Alright, let's look at some cars. Cards. Mentoring. If you want to mentor, I'll spend the points. I've got 122 to reap the dividends. Yay. Convert German locomotives to wood. I think. Coal fire. Yeah, I'm going to do it. And it's going to annoy Gurk, but whatever. Rail infrastructure. I'm going to put things back together, which is going to upset Braukic, but make him okay. So both are at neutral. That's fine. Tire shortage. Like what? Leningrad? I mean, he says. Actually, what we should do, a smart man would look at the truck columns and see where the problems were. So, surplus. So we're good. So we're putting them in the south. Okay. Okay. Because they need them. There's a heroic deed. We're going to support it. Truck refit, we're going to do the full meal deal. Von Rudstedt thinks I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. Alright. I can't do it because we don't have a bridge. We are missing a bridge. Right there. Right there. Forward supply base, we just took Minsk, and I will move it there, but next turn. And no. Alright. Let's push a button. Yeah, they're trying to get out, and they are. Well, I'll just knock them back. But interesting, they rarely do that. It's almost like they don't want to be encircled. invisible my armies in the north, in Finland. Oh boy. Yeah, I've cut those guys off pretty good. And as usual, yep, the defense in front of Zittimer. Damn! My headquarters was there. I hope they didn't hurt my guys. That would be a first. Kind of thin in the south. And let's save before we look. Turn 6. Okay. Talked to Bill Connolly, who was the DARPA guy in charge of electronic warfare for a long time, now works in private sector at Mercury Systems. Why is the surrender line white? I guess that makes sense. And we're going to talk about Freedom's Forge, which is a book about America in World War II and how they amped up the production real fast. And so we had a fun time talking about that. That'll be the next episode of the Cold Star Project. I'll put that together when I'm back from my trip, so it'll be after you see this. How's it feel? It's okay. Not to rush. Okay, so this is where they got us. Okay, there's still 300 of us. That's good. In the staff. Damn, they knocked us good. They get anybody? Oh yeah, they beat the snot out of this. 9th Infantry. Alright, we'll take them out here. I think they might try and jump across the river, but it's too late. It will be cut off by all these guys. Seem a little thin over here. Or they're trying to pull me into rushing for Odessa, but I will. Odessa's important. Proscuro's within sight. It's an excellent base. The bridge is still intact. Yep. They left the bridge for us, so I can jump across. Jeez, I don't know. There's a lot of defense around here, so either 1st Panzer's got to deal with this, or try break through and come around Proscuro and take that over. But this is a lot, and it's unusual. They're beat up units, though. They're not as strong as they look. So there's that going for us. Okay. Let's take a look at the daily logs. Uh-oh. So I got to give a focus to an army. In Army Group North. The Finns are still not going across the border. 26, 25. Where the heck is that? Stockholm. Is it here? 21. Really close. Somewhere around here. It's Riga. Here. 27, 25. I have no idea what this is about, but apparently we're getting ready to attack them, and it's going to go good. Yes. Ba-ba-da-ba. We got our bridge. We got our bridge. And I will change it to Doug Paulus, the forward supply base, very soon. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. What's this all about? So they don't have quite enough? I mean, I've given Goering fuel. Been okay with it. Maybe we're flying too far. I don't know. 11 divisions. Boy, we are getting whacked by remnants. And we'll change that pretty soon. Okay. Yeah. You only get 4 for capturing Minsk. I didn't delay decisions. I did it, like, right then. I said do the whole thing. What the heck? What the heck? We've destroyed 6 army HQs and 91 divisions through the Ostfront. That's crazy what happened. Alright. Ooh, apparently I lost a strategic point. Why? Maybe because we got knocked back? Yeah. Huh, I rarely read that one. Need to camp anything? No. The loss assessment. Okay, about the same as the last period. Nothing crazy. But we did get punched in the face. West of Riga. 7 attacked 1. 2 divisions. And what's happening in the center? Nothing. Okay, we're good. Took Minsk and they've retreated. In the south, here it is. 6 divisions attacked 1 division. And that was the 9th Infantry Division. Yeah, that's the one I told you. Really, I spotted it earlier. It has some problems. Alright, how are we doing with the trucks? Okay. Okay. Alright, let's finish it up by looking at the stats. So another big jump. 250,000 casualties caused. Fuel. Meow. Relationships are okay. Yeah, we're doing fine. Trains are fine. Trucks are coming back. We got to get Army Group South fixed, but it's happening. Luftwaffe is pretty steady. And the partisans are going berserk. And that's that. All right. Well, you know the drill. If you've been following this. YouTube appreciates, and so do I, comments, likes, shares. And I'll put a link to something down below. Something. You know what? I think I'm going to have to watch this and remember it. I want to put a video that is an introduction to large language models because I've been a rep for military AI called Ask Sage for years. And I've never fully trusted it. It hallucinates. It makes stuff up. And then I find people are using it for like psychological counseling. And listen, I mean, if it's all you've got, okay, but it is no substitute for a real therapist. And you'll see in this video that the large language models like ChatGPT don't actually know anything. Okay, they're not self-aware. Skynet's not going to happen with this stuff anyway. It's just a very complex algorithm, and what it does is it looks at what you've written and it estimates what it believes to be the best response. So it's guessing. Okay, and it's just like when it makes art. When you see AI art, you look at my Facebook page and I've got a banner up there, or LinkedIn. My LinkedIn profile has a banner across the top of like space logistics, and we made this a couple years ago when AI was new, and it probably could do better now, but it just made stuff up. It has no idea what it's making. It just creates things that sort of look space-like. In effect, with these, I just remembered when I put these together later tonight and upload them, I've got these cover images of AI art that I made like last year, 2 years ago, somewhere in there. And I mean, it's ridiculous. It'll make airplanes and they look hilarious, right? There'll be like a wheel and a landing arm or something like that, or a wing just out in the middle of nowhere in the sky by itself. So it just grabs pieces of things and puts them together. So when you ask it a question, be very careful, right? It might hallucinate an answer. Like I've discovered when I've asked it about myself that I'm the author of books I've never written. I've written books, but not these. Just make stuff up, right? And when you tell it, hey, you're wrong, it goes, oh yeah, sorry, right. So don't use it for psychological counseling unless you have absolutely no choice, because again, it is just estimating what it thinks you want as the right answer. And it doesn't actually know anything. It's not practicing psychiatry. It doesn't know anything. Watch that video. It's not too long. I think it's about 20 minutes or so, and it could be very, very useful to you. All right. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. See you soon.